Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all glory, honor, and praise to
Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hope of the back out there. Yeah, man, just back at it one more time, man, prophesying the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom and giving warning to the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans of the said perils, man. You know, even only evil is coming to America, man. You know, bad times, man. You know, famine, pestilence, World War III. You know, the scripture says the second war is past, the third coming quickly, man. You know, these nations is getting riled up, man. You know, you look at Putin talking that shit, man. You know, he ready to pull that trigger, man. You know, shit is really finna get bad, man. You see the Mississippi River drying up. You know, you got the bird flu with the chicken. You got your chicken dying off, man. You know, Jake gonna lose it, man. You know, when you can't get that chicken sandwich, man. You know, shit is really for the evils is increasing on the earth, man. You know, no good time. You know, fuck what Kanye talking about, make America great again, man. You know, Babylon can't be healed, man. This bitch is through, man. You know, nothing good is coming to this place, man. You know, pretty soon it's gonna be people invading one another for the lack of bread. You know, killing each other because there ain't no food. You know, you going up in the store now, you know, a pack of hot dogs damn near $20. You know, chicken going up high as hell. You know, all your food, everything's increasing. You know, there's articles out there talking about eat or eat, man. You know, either you gonna pay your power bill or eat, man. That's it.
Scripture says, behold ye.
That's it.
So like you just brought up, an article. You said, like you just mentioned, an article that you actually hearing about it. You see it. It's there. It's tangible now.
That's it.
Like you said, the title of the article, eat or eat. That's it. That's evils, man. Those are evil times, bad times.
That's it, man.
Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahawashi Yahawah.
Hey, thus saith the Lord Yahawashi Yahawah. Okay?
And evil and only evil, behold, is come.
And evil and only evil, man. You know, not good times. You know, evil and only evil is coming. You got it.
The end is come. The end is come. And watching for thee, behold, it is come.
That's right, man. You know, the so-called white man. You know, this kingdom is falling, man.
It said the morning is come to thee. Oh, thou that dwellest in pain. The time is come. The day of trouble is near.
Hey, the day of trouble is near, man. You know, it says you know, the day of the Lord is near, man. You know, it is near, man. You know. Yeah.
And it's Ephesians 5:15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
That's it, man. You know, and 2 Ezra 9 tells us to measure the times diligently, man. You know, we should be measuring the times, you know, by how, you know, by the way of the prophecies, man. You know, that's the measuring gauge. You know, and we see the love of men and waxing cold. Look at the judgment that's going out, man. You know, every day you cut on the news, somebody getting put to death. You know, and it's getting horrific. You know, it's getting worse and worse. You know, I was just looking at an article, 3 people, you know, ended up dead and all of them was decapitated, man. You know, these are the times that we're going into, man. You know, when we're telling you to repent, you know, for the kingdom is at hand, man. Yeah.
It's 2 Ezra 14. In verse 14, they go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
That's it, man. You know, let go from the mortal thoughts, man. You know, we shouldn't be caught up in the things of this world, man. You know, Jake worried about the damn classic. You know, who's gonna win the NBA championship, man? You know, not considering that a famine is brewing, man. You know, that it might be your last meal. You know, not considering the times that we're going into, man. That blackouts, man. You know, it's gonna be mass blackouts. You know, with the rivers drying up, the Mississippi River drying up, you know, that's gonna play its part, you know, in these blackouts, man. You know, what's that hydroelectric power? You know, that's where the power come from, man. You know, and all this is being done by Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. You know, you got also with the snow crabs, you know, the snow crab, big snow crab. Jake loves snow crab. Well, you gonna lose it, man, when you can't even do it down. Yeah, mukbang, snow crab war, man.
Yeah. Talk about moral thoughts. So they show you that subscribe to, you know, that doctrine, that moral doctrine is going to ultimately lead to death, man. That carnal mind is ultimately going to lead to death. And that's what American, so my wife, man, this system, everything is geared towards the flesh. You know, they feel good. You know, I think that shit gonna kill you, man. You know, that's why I said let go be more than thoughts, man. Because ultimately, we're gonna get to the point you're gonna have to let all this shit go. So you're gonna have to feel the spirit of fight, you know. And this is that process, by the way, of us getting this truth, having this truth. And then it's gonna even increase when we have to go off the grid and shit, you know. What you got?
You know, because people about to lose their houses, man. You know, you really gonna have to be like, fuck it, man. You know, when you cash out your house, you know, when your damn power bill is down to $10,000, you know, and it's not feasible because that's what happened in Texas. You know, when that snowstorm came, people were stuck with high-ass power bills, man. You know, but we're telling you, man, hey, man, gird up your loins, man. You know, get your mind right where it starts by the renewing of your mind, man. You know, detach from this system, man. You know, that's it.
Verse 15, you say, and set aside these thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hasten to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weak with age.
For yet greater evils, man, you know, that we have seen. You know, you thought that was something when that psycho went in that school, you know, and killed all them little children, man. You know, we're going to see greater evils than these, man. You know, shit is really going to get bad, man. You know? Yeah.
He said, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
That's right, man. These evils going to increase, man. You know, people not having no food. You know, the children crying. You know, Daddy, where the food at? Mama, where the food at? You know, you're going to have to get it how you live, man. You know, and then you're going to have the haves and the have-nots. You know, what you think the have-nots going to do, man? You know, they're going to be invading one another, man. They're going to run up in your shit, man, and take your food, man. You know, bad times, man.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 18 and verse 24. It says, think upon the wrath.
It's not straight.
Verse 23, it says, before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord.
So the Lord has pretty much taken us on to what we pray for. You know, because the Lord has given us the events that's about to take place upon the planet Earth. And it said we ain't doing it to tempt the Lord. You asking for another job. Lord, I find it. But now it's being traded in for mercy now. You know, you got it now.
God. It says, think upon the wrath that shall be at the
See,
end.
that's the hint of what to pray for. Concerning the wrath of the end, man. Right. You got it.
And the time of vengeance when he shall turn away his face.
There was Moses that say, was not to understand of Yahawashi, Rawchaa. Understanding having you know, but it says, pray. It's just to consider about the prayer about this, the wrath of the end, man. They're preserved from the said powers, man. You know? I got some for you real quick. Like you said, concerning that house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him and smoke. Oh, come. All right, yeah, come. I'll read it again. This is the book of Isaiah 10:20. And it shall come to pass in that day.
This is the prophetic saying. It's Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and as are certain and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote him, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel in truth.
Right, so guess what? Just like we was or is slaves to Esau, what's the great thing about the world to come? We're going to be actually slaves to Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi. Who is that? That's school of? Right, Esau.
So we'll no longer stay upon Esau. And what? We'll no longer put our trust in Esau. We don't put our stock into America. All right? Our affection is concerning the Lord. Go to Yahawashi. Right? The door. The entrance to that state. All right? And furthermore, we know that this temple, everything here is nothing more than a shop or a vision. That this day is all about. It's that 2 Corinthians, for the things that are seen, like things which are not seen.
Isaiah 30 and verse 1 says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, and take up counsels, but not with me.
See, it said, whoa, man. You know, destruction, man. You know, we take counsel, man. You take counsel, you know, to the wicked pastor. You know, you treat the churches, man. You know, that's not what you have.
Isaiah 31, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, and take up counsel, but not of me. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Yeah, so it says, they take a covering, okay, but not of my spirit. And what? We're in Romans 12 and 2.
I'm talking the whole choice, bro.
We're doing the opposite of Romans 12 and 2, man. Being conformed to this world, man.
Hey, and that's equivalent to picking sides. That's equivalent to drawing a line in the sand and sign on the side of Esau, man. And what's going to happen with the Lord kicking in the door? He's going to lay everybody down in there. What's that? Isaiah 13 chapter. All right? It's no neutral. It's no being neutral with the God of the Bible. You have to either fully commit or be destined to the sword. The Lord is already preparing the sword, man. The famine is brewing. All right? Amidst all the partying and BS, the famine creeping in. All right? The scriptures emphasize the famine. That's a full form of punishment right there. Matter of fact, somebody hold that on to the
Says, but not of my spirit. Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. It says that they may add sin to sin.
Scripture say, for the Lord doeth nothing but revealing his secret to his servants, the prophets. You know, our people reject the prophets. You know, they're not offering to the council. You know, like we're not moving in the spirit of murder, man. You know.
Isaiah 30 and 2. It says, that hope to go down into Egypt and may not ask of my mouth to strengthen them. How can I say? It said to go down unto evil. That means everybody that's trying to so-called white man is pretty much downgrade. You're taking a step back, man. What was that? Proverbs, Proverbs 7:7. Right, incline unto her ways. Yeah, but and this was folly right here. Yeah, motherfucker seen a video, music video. I mean, what's the coincidence right here? Primary spot. You want to sit the fucking video, man. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, this is a music video, yeah. But really, they really just seal their faith, man. Because once you hear the word, that's and you don't heed to it, that's a violation of Proverbs 13 chapter. Right. He who despises the word shall be destroyed. Now, when you go into the word despises, one of the definitions is the whole that's insignificant. So you come across the altar of Yahawashi, you know, we're an extension of Yahawashi in the ministry, man. The house of David. You come across this gathering, and you pretty much dismiss it. You just seal your faith. You know? Oh, that's you. Okay. No.
It says, Isaiah 32, that ought to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Right, the scripture says they have not asked of my mouth. They haven't inquired. They're supposed to be like, hey, what's going on here? You know? But we understand the story. We don't get bent out of shape. We understand that there's only going to be a remnant. And scripture said only a remnant shall return. So, hey, it's a marvel. You know what we marvel at? When someone do come up. Hey, because let's say 3 people come up, and somebody out of that number can potentially be delivered. It's one of them. You know? Because the Lord is only dealing with the remnant. All right? Yep, go ahead, up.
It says, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and
right, they strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, man, because their future, you know, their hopes, their dreams, their aspirations centers around this system. All right, they strengthen themselves in Pharaoh. Their strength is not of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
It says, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, the shadow of Egypt. That's America, man. And that shadow symbolizes the hidden danger here. That's why the scriptures also refer to this place as the shadow of death, man. All right, every move, every turn, there's death lurking. Danger lurks here in this wicked place, America, Babylon the Great. All right, yeah. It's like we're in a horror house. Like you see that face, you know, like somebody peeked out, you walking in a haunted house, and somebody jump out, you know? Come on, right? Go ahead. All right, go ahead. You got another push up?
Yep, so like I said, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Meaning you trust in the protection of this place, man, like the brother was saying. Because guess what? You're going to be confounded, man. Trusting in this place, you're going to be dismayed. All right? Because that shadow is going to disappear. All right? By the coming of the sun. You know? It's going to illuminate all 360-degree angles. So guess what? It's not going to be a shadow anywhere. Meaning there ain't going to be no protection anywhere, man. Isaiah 30:3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Well, the strength of Pharaoh gonna be your shame. And that man is his money, man. And like that's the strength of Pharaoh. Currency. You know, that's why you see people put a lot of stock in the money. They have these videos where they flashing their money. You know, Jake feel well off because they got a good job, benefits. That's the strength of Pharaoh, man. Oh, especially these old executives who, you know, they already retired. This is called a 401k. They already got that
can't tell them that, man, because they trust in the uncertainties of Egypt, that shadow. But the scripture say that's going to be your shame. All right, go ahead.
It says, at the top, Isaiah 30 and 3, therefore shall the strength of Egypt be your shame, and the trust of the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Right, your confusion. That goes into that perplexity. Luke, you got that? Yeah, come on, yeah.
It's Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun.
And because under a shadow, like in darkness, a shade, you can't see. You're going to be tripping around. You're going to lose your foot. And that's going to contribute to your shame. All right, you trusting in a place where there's no exit. This is nothing more than a maze. This is a rat. You know they got to go maze where they put the rats in, man. Go ahead.
It says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations.
Right, distress of nations. Go ahead.
With perplexity.
See, go ahead.
The sea and the waves roar.
Right, the sea and the waves being a metaphor for the people. Insinuating what? There's going to be a time where there's going to be a heavy spirit of restlessness, unease. All right? That's the sea and the waves roar. Go ahead.
That word perplexity, the root word, Strong's G, 639, it says to be without resources.
To be without resources, man. All right? And those resources, as a matter of fact, it's going to the plague that the Lord visited ancient Egypt with. There was power. Pretty much it was no light. The Lord, there was darkness for 3 days. All right? The Lord sent the east wind to send the locusts to devour the crops. And that affected the economy of ancient Egypt, man. All right? So the plague was a sequence of events that contributed to that overall perplexity. But that's what's happening now. The stage is set for that same power to spring into action. And how much more America, man, as we sit here, you know, the Babylonian experience. You know, it's nothing to catch a nigga, a 6'8" nigga, 200 pounds in some leggings.
It says to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed.
Yeah, read that again.
It says to be embarrassed.
Right, to be embarrassed. What we just read, the shadow of Egypt shall be your shame. So the very thing you put your stock into is going to prove to be the very thing the Lord is going to snare you with, man.
Beautiful.
And show you that Yahawashi Rawchaa Qadash. Pretty much, he capitalized that saying, 2 birds with 1 stone.
See that?
Hey, the Lord brings credit. Let's say like if it's somebody like if 2 guys trying to jump, you know, you see the movie, then the guy swing at you, you duck, and he hit the other guy, and both of them fall out, man. That's how Yahawashi outside set the stage. Go ahead.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, that's it. The Lord is the ultimate killer. That stone. That stone, baby. The scripture says, look unto the stones from which God is healed. Well, the Lord used the stone to kill Goliath. Yeah, so guess what? This system, right? Yahawashi outside is using something as subtle as a smooth stone to take down this great. And that stone, it went into his forehead. It lodged in his head. It sunk into his head, man. Yeah, the stone that took down Goliath. Yes, go ahead.
It says,
hey, which is really Yahawashi. All right, this is Yahawashi out here, man. All right, the vibration of Yahawashi, which is resistant. That righteous spirit is a resistant spirit to this place. See, if you got the spirit of Yahawashi on you, by default, you're against this place. You're not content with this place. Hey, because even if you're having a moment of joy, you know, if you have a slip up, a moment of bliss, and you actually laughing, well, even in that, I was going to say, even in joy that sorrow or something like that, Yeah, even in laughter.
Oh,
having
yeah,
laughter.
yeah.
So, like, so that's only if the spirit of Yahawashi is resting upon you, man. That's why Yahawashi said the world cannot hate you, but men hate it because I testify against it that it works like evil. That's why everything is thus said in the Bible, thus said Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Good. It says to be in doubt. Not
Right,
so.
yo, yeah, you people gonna be in doubt. Right now, everybody got it figured out. As long as you got enough money to eat, suffice your thirst. All right, you can take a hot shower right now. You can actually retreat to your home and go nestle in your bed. See that? So right now, pretty much the people got it figured out. But the scriptures say that perplexity is going to create doubt. Go ahead.
It says not know which way to turn.
Right, you're not going to know which way to turn. Okay? When the Lord opened up the floodgates that's touching the peril, and you people have no power, no running water, that's because you people, the Lord really setting you up for the slaughter. You know, in comparison, in contrast to the world, it's I've never heard of a system where you can take a dump and just with the flick of a button, your waste disappears. Well, Lord is really setting you for the slaughter, man. Hold that butt, yeah.
Second Ezra 16 and 39, even so shall the pledge be slack. It's like, even so shall not the pledge be slack.
Right, even so shall not the plague be slack. Which when you read 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, it's pretty much dedicated to this moment, man. All right, where Yahawashi will visit the world which he made and pour forth his wrath without mixture. Okay? And guess who's going to feel the brother? Really the people on his side. Right? He's going to keep snapping of it with a blowback from that drama that the Lord has prepared for Esau. But
Even so shall not the pledge be slack to come upon the earth. And the
yeah,
word,
the Lord is not playing around here, man. All right, because when you look at, for an example, the rotation of the earth, and we have done lessons on this, right? Intimate studies on this, where it's information going out, according to those who were given charge over keeping track of how the earth rotates. And the earth is spinning way much faster, man, than I believe 50 years. It was a big jump. Like, after 50 years, it was just this huge jump, man, where the earth is spinning, man. All right, that's Yahawashi pretty much hastening to the battle. You know, when you go into the ancient world, you ever watch one of those period pieces dedicated to the ancient world, right? You see these two opposing forces. They had the horses, and then they have the javelins. They all rush to the battle. They don't bullshit around, man. And they all clash. They boom. So that was the Lord is doing. The Lord is hastily making his way to the west, to America. All right? And it's happening fast. The earth is spinning fast. You can't say that the Lord is prolonged, man. All right? The Lord is hastening this thing. Come on.
and the world shall mourn. And
Right.
so,
The world shall mourn. That's going to be the vibration on the planet Earth. All right? This spirit of mirth and bliss is going to be, it's going to be a dramatic turn to mourning. All right? Because right now you can actually hear the sounds of mirth. You know, whether it's out of the system of some nigga car. All right? It's just hear the fake sound of kids playing. All that's going to be turned to mourning, man. But
and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
right, which complements Amos the 5th chapter. That's touching those who fled from the lion and was bit by a bear, ran into the house, to seek comfort, and a serpent was waiting on. Well, that's what the scripture's saying here. There's going to be sorrows on every side. There's not going to be any way out of this situation, man. All right? All of your plans are going to end up being miscalculations. Nothing is going to work. The only ones who's going to be promised protection in that day is the believers of Yahawashi, man. All right? Yeah, come on.
This is the book of Psalm 31:1. In thee, O Lord, Yahawashi, do I put my trust.
Right.
Let me never be ashamed.
Right. So, first and foremost, how do you put your trust in the Lord? Let's get that. You know what I want. How do you put your trust in the Lord?
2 Chronicles, chapter 20, and verse 20. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of the coast. And as they went forth, the Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your power, so shall ye be established.
So in order for you to be established, especially when things are turbulent, when you're not going through that time, in order for you to be established, you have to believe in the Lord. Well, how do you believe in the Lord? Go ahead.
Believe his prophets.
Read that again.
Believe his prophets.
Believe his prophets, who will be the carriers of the report, man. That's why, what's that, Isaiah 53? Who have believed our report. That's critical to your survival. You know how we know that? Story of Noah. What assured the demise of the people at that time? They didn't believe in the report. They found that scripture right here. Yeah?
It says, so shall you prosper.
Right, so you're prosperous, and that goes into life. All right, you'll be preserved. But it all starts with what? Believing and trusting in the Lord. All right, and again, that citizen something by believing on the report. All right, subscribe to the doctrine. Come on.
It says, In thee, O Lord, Yahawashi, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. It says, In thee, O Lord, Yahawashi, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness.
But let me never be ashamed. And what's going to be the opposite of that? Those who are going to be perfect. Those who are going to experience that perfection. If you went into that definition, there's going to be doubt, there's going to be shame. For the scriptures, right? To ensure that there's going to be certain spirits. Which that was the Psalm of David. That vibration, be under that vibration, the house of David is going to actually receive of that petition, if you will, that prayer. We're going to benefit from that prayer. All right. So ultimately, we're going to be kept and preserved in that day, man. And that's the message, all right. And because, like I heard the brother mention Gay and all these different. Look, man, the true message is destruction. All right. The true message is tribulation, misfortune, calamity, peril. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go to what I call the secret of the season. Anybody got something? Come on.
It says, Bow down thy ear to me, deliver me speedily.
Right, go ahead.
It's like, so, this happened now. That's what I quoted. Speed up the earth spinning. That's what triggered until these days going by. Make that 17-hour days.
Yeah.
Lord is speedily. You know, it says, and there's going to talk about the way of African destroying in the house.
Right.
You know, it says, Be thou my strong rock, for the house of defense to save.
Right. That house of defense, man. This is that house of defense. Those who dwell in this hearing, in this gathering, well, you have officially entered into the house of David, which that shadow is going to serve as a protection in these times. All right? So come on. All right,
But the second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days?
right, so this is Ezra, man. And the reason why his reaction is so dramatic, woe is me, all right? He was pretty much saying, my faith is still. Why was he coming to that conclusion? Because he was giving a glimpse into these disturbing times he's teaching about, man. He saw it, man. He saw motherfuckers transform from 280 pounds to 60 pounds soaking wet. And there's going to be a lot of that. All right, we don't really get into the graphic illustration of it, but get ready to see that. And the Lord ain't going to be giving up your ghost either in that day. You're going to be seeing motherfuckers in their organs and shit moving. They're going to be just that skinny. The Lord going to keep
spirit in their ass. It's already proof of that. The one ball, bitch, she was just, I don't know if she was the only fan type bitch. You see her? Yeah, the bitch, that bitch, yeah, she couldn't even stand up. She was just all bones, skin and bones, man. You know, technically, she was supposed to be considered clinically dead. If you was the ambulance, you would have deemed that bitch as dead. But the Lord kept her spirit in there, man. It's gonna be a lot of that. Ezra saw all that, man. Ezra saw babies, ribs touching, and the parents having not enough strength in their hand to ward off the advances of Yahawashi. You know what that creates? That creates screeching sounds, crying, howling. Oh, say that. They're going to be howling for vexation of spirit. This place is going to be like a haunted house, man. All the power going to be out. All you're going to hear. You ain't going to hear that shit. That's going to be turned. You're going to be hearing motherfuckers hollering out, no! Junior!
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Read that again. And listen closely, man. This scripture is giving you a vivid illustration of the dramatics. All right? So, hey, if you want to get an understanding, you might give an analogy. You might point to something tangible to bring it home. So that's what the scripture was. Read that again.
They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Right. So imagine being gut mowed down with a assault rifle, you know? Like that video, that was the guy opened the clip on the cross. That was the sword. He was chopping her up. Well, the scripture says, better is he who die like that. You're in a better case to die from being gunned down, man, or even being beheaded. It say that. It says, better is he that perishes of the sword, right? Well,
It says, for these flying away.
reading it from the top.
Look, it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
See that? So this is what we are measuring up to two. All right? So as far as the scriptures and the wisdom of the Yahawashi, the Lord came to the conclusion that those who are slain with the sword would be better off than those who died of hunger, died of the famine, man. Why? Well,
It says, for these flying away, strictly for want of the fruits of the
right,
field.
when you tired away, you know, that's a torturous death. So the difference with dying of the sword versus dying of hunger, those who die of hunger is going to pine away. And it says, the one of the fruits of the field, read that part again.
It says, fruit for want of the fruits of the field.
Right, because the famine has a psychological overtone to it. Because when you're hungry, you can taste what you want to eat. All right, that's why you hear people. We always make this point with cereal. You have someone that say, "What you have a taste for?" Oh, I got a taste for tacos. Or I got a taste for chicken. Right? That's because that signal of you desiring a certain food is actually connected to your digestive system. You can actually think of what you want to eat. You can feel the texture of it, all right, the crunch of the taco, and that compels you to go out and get it. So that shows you how cold the Lord is, man. All right, each and every one of these individuals out here are prisoners of a power that you know nothing of. You don't even know about it. That was so scary about it. You don't even know about Yahawashi outside. What?
It says,
that's why the scripture says the Lord is known by his judgment. So that's scary in itself. Right? The Lord is going to introduce himself to you by way of the judgment. Well,
it says, the hands of the beautiful women outside their own children, they were bleak in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
right. Yeah, so you're going to have cannibalism. All right? Because really you're nothing more than beasts. All right? You people are beasts out there. And there's nothing you can do to cage the animal inside. Once you don't have no more food, Right? Because you don't know what you will do, all right? Because your brain, you don't even control that. So the Lord is going to have the losers. People are going to be the losers. You know, we speak about it, we make jokes about it. But marvel not if your fat homeboy started to look like a hamburger. And your slim homeboy look like a hot dog. All right, well, I may show you that in the cartoon. But hey, you know, scriptures tell you in Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter, the incorruptible spirit of Yahawashi outside in all things. So, yeah, you're gonna have people that's gonna be like a dog with rabies, you know, a wild rabbit dog, a raccoon foaming at the mouth. That's gonna be you people.
Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine.
Right, so the Lord is taking responsibility for the famine that's coming. All right, the Lord said He's going to send the evil arrows of famine. Now, the reason why the scriptures refer to the famine as arrows, you consider an arrow is a silent killer. It's a silent weapon, man. You know, if that's your weapon of choice, it's usually to catch someone. It's like a sniper weapon. So those arrows are going to settle the arrows of famine is going to suddenly creep up on you people. All right? And it can all happen like that. With just one spark, Yahawashi can turn the table, man. All right? Just 24 hours ago, you was ordering a, you know what I mean, a 20-piece nuggets. Now the next day, there's a cardboard sign up there, out of chicken. Come on.
Like the Mississippi River out, it suddenly crawled up, man. And now those certain barges, now they going in the store. You know, that's another aspect of the word. Suddenly, man, what is that?
Right, yep. The blockade of the seas, the cutting off of the supplies of the city. All right? The Lord is the ultimate war tactician. All right? Everything is well thought out, well calculated. The Lord already got the people there. Hey, case in point, you consider expiration date. Yeah, that was a heavy, man, that was a heavy, yeah. That was a heavy move by Yahawashi outside. Right? Meaning you can't store up meat for the next 10 years because it got expiration dates. That's why you see the grocery stores filled with these trucks. Because every 3 days, they're going in and out. Dairy products, meat, you know. Why they constantly going in and out? Because it's an expiration date, man. Now the moment there's a truck strike, and I'm just naming little bitty minuscule examples that can easily flip things, you know, into that direction. You know what I'm saying? That's the deal. Yeah. She went the wrong direction. But yeah, you know, a strike, all right, the gas prices, you know, the scriptures even speak about the Lord, the chariot of Egypt, how the Lord how it go, man, the Lord speak about the chariots. Pretty much the Lord's going to affect the chariots out here. Yeah, swore upon that chariot.
All right, my brother.
All right, now. All right. So you're going to have you're not going to be gassed till you can be in these cars. That's the sword. That's the cutting off of the chariot. All right, go ahead. All right. Oh, you still have more than this? All right, come on,
Ezekiel 5:16, it says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction.
Right. The method to the famine is to destroy you people, man. All right? Again, the Lord not playing with you, Babylonians. In fact, the Lord, his anger is kindled towards you even as we speak. scripture said the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. Go ahead.
In which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase.
And I will increase. All right, and I will increase. Go ahead.
And I will increase the famine.
The famine. All right, meaning what? You know, let's just look back. Let's look back in retrospect, maybe 10 years, right? Sporadically on and off, there was times when you hear reports of the famine. You got footage of grocery store sales there, and we saw it. You know, we went into grocery stores and physically saw, right, the shelves being empty. Then a month later, they back full. All right, that's the Lord increasing the famine. Like it's a maturation, it's a process. So that's why it'll dry up, then you put more food on there, then it dry up a little again. But then the next time it's a little worse. The report always a little worse. Like the brother always going into. It was one thing to hear about famine, but now you can report that the whole damn meat packaging processing place burning down. All right, you have a report that the whole farm being torched. So that's the Lord increasing the famine. All right, go ahead.
He says, and I will increase the famine of life, and will break your staff of bread.
Right, and will break your staff of bread, man. Okay, those are that's the death threat. Those fighting words. So the Lord says he's going to break your staff of bread. That staff symbolizes your support. That's what stabilizes people really when you're going through it, man. But they call it convenience food. All right, people eat for every occasion. There's a funeral, what we're going to eat. A graduation, what we're going to eat. You know, you just look at the time. Go on a date. Right. Go on a date. Hey, really, when you go out into the world and do the shopping and daily things, right? You in that event. See that? So the Lord says he's going to break that staff, that stability, man. Your stabilizer. That's going to be taken away from you. And that's a pressure point. That's like a surgical approach, you know. When you cut off certain supplies in the city, man, like you might cut off the water, like you weaken a nation's defense system. When someone hits you with a strategic move like that, you know you're in trouble. Like, oh shit, what are we dealing with? You know, that's why like you see those scary movies. You don't never see the guy like, you know, it's a certain song, it's a certain the soundtrack change. When the bad guy Michael Myers song, the soundtrack, we the soundtrack. We singing, yeah. Now the Lord is creeping up. Yeah. A screeching violin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. That's what we said. We heralding in that great power. And it be like that, you know, you'll never see, he'd be like, you know, he'd be real elusive. The killer, you walk by, he come out the shadow, cut your neck, and you know. Right? Yeah, deep in the night, man. That's how Yahawashi already moving on America. The death angels have been released. The death angels are loose, man. You know how we know that? There's a story happened maybe a couple of months ago where the one guy got killed for the lack of mayo on his phone. We knew that had the workings, that had the makings of a death angel. Imagine niggas coming to you, man, what's enough mayo? And you gonna be like, oh shit. Yeah, he up his thing. Ain't no reasoning with that. That was a hit sent from Yahawashi, man. Oh, it's another disturbing story of those two, that couple starved them children. I mean, even when I see it coming out, it coming in all the seasons, I mean, I just stand by it, man. You know, but see, they said that they made the children eat mustard sandwiches once a week. They made them eat their own feces and drink their own urine. They beat them with metal rods, fucked them up. They was all skinny. Now, when you look at it from that spectrum, you're like, oh shit. But when you look at it through the lenses of the Holy Spirit, that's why the scriptures say, we are coming to the house of mourning. So we look at it, we know that those were death angels, man. And those children who were born into that situation, they came into judgment. There's nothing you can do to escape Yahawashi Yahawah. Lord have you born into a crazy, you be born into an orphanage. You know, no power in your hand, and it's nothing but crazy motherfuckers. You're over in Croatia, man. Motherfuckers trying to kill you. That's Yahawashi Yahawah. All right, that's the power we introduce you to. Right?
This is Matthew chapter 11 and verse 16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation?
Yeah.
It is like unto children sitting in the market.
Right, and we would symbolize those children in the market. Go ahead.
And calling unto their fellows.
Right, we calling into our fellows. Go ahead.
And saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Right, we have piped unto you, and you're not dancing. You should be rejoicing when we tell you that you Israelites. And this is the season where the Lord has turned that anger that was kindled against you. He's beginning to quench it and beginning to once more so favor to his people. You should dance at that. Right? Go ahead.
It says, we have mourned unto you,
And also, go ahead.
and ye have not repented.
Right, so here it is. We're telling you that you're Israelites, you don't want to dance. Then we say, okay, well, if you don't return, you're going to be destroyed. We start mourning to you, and you don't even weep. Because you're a corpse. Because you're dead. There's no life. There's no reaction in you. All right? Your instincts are not firing on all cylinders. That's why the Lord said, you know what? You will only revolt more and more. So I'm going to just, that spirit, man, I'm going to just kill you, man. And we get into that spirit, all right? When you here in America, it's a learning experience. You should get in the spirit of hating evil. You should be fired up, man. Your anger you should be a representation of the anger of Yahawashi Yahawah. That's why we don't get with other people. Just a well-friendly Israelite group who puts out the idea of being an Israelite, and that's your cue to fire up the grill. No, this is a solemn overtone, man. And it's pretty much a manifesto, if you will, of the anger of the Lord. Yeah, come on. Hey, Salaki, man. I know, man. I know all the brothers can attest to this. You can have an okay day, whatever. There's gonna be some man that drives you could be taken over the top. I get it now. Scriptures say your heart shall meditate down. I be actually thinking of I'd be thinking of, like, I can see it, I can feel like a baseball bat taking a bat, and you can hear it. Go ahead.
It says,
Yeah, you can hear it. I know, brother, I get plots. I done thought of plots. You know, like catch a motherfucker, like, you know, like a horror movie. You pull up in the driveway, you wait on the fucking man. Just put the shit out of the motherfucker, man. That's the theory of Yahawashi Yahawah, man. All right, go ahead.
Amos 5:14, seek good and not evil, that ye may live.
Right, see, that's that straight up there, man. Life, all right? Which that life is going to be perfected in preservation. See, we get it now. When Scripture speaks about you have the words of eternal life. Well, that word is what's going to contribute to you being saved from the sad peril, kept in the day of famine, kept from the advances of the sword, Esau. All right? Oh, not to mention the wild beasts of the field. Man, the Lord going to get down on you people, man. The Lord going to release robot dogs at you. Go ahead, Alex.
It says, and so the Lord, the power of hosts, shall be with you.
Right, the Lord, that's the power of hosts, all right, of heaven's army. He's going to be with us, okay? Go ahead.
It says, as ye have spoken.
Right, as we have spoken. So, hey, as we speak it, it's going to come to pass. Why? Because we're actually echoing the sentiment of the Heavenly Father himself, man. That's why even the scriptures tell you it pleased the Most High through the foolishness of preaching. Why? Because we actually preaching his word. And what makes it foolish? Because it's far beyond those who operate in the flesh, here in the earthly realm. Imagine trying to sit down and expound on Yahawashi to a motherfucker, man. A nigga out here. Swear it up.
It says, hate the
Like
evil.
Kodak Black. They say it's like, come on, man. Go ahead.
really get pissed when you hear that.
Yeah, you're supposed to get pissed when you hear that. Yeah, and I always been in that spirit. Like, why brothers promote these niggas? Kodak Black knows these niggas like, man, fuck Kodak Black. And because John the Baptist said, who warns you niggas to flee? Here it is, this nigga been contributing to the nigga culture for the last 3.5 years. And now all of a sudden you folks get excited because he acknowledged. No, you should say, man, no, man, get back in that burning house. Like, motherfucker running out the house and you standing there with a strap. Get your ass back in. Where you going? Go ahead.
Amos 5:15. It says, hate the evil.
Right, hate the evil, man. We was called to hate the evil. All right, we hate Esau. We hate up here. And we do got Bibles, man. And that's the stumbling block to crazy people like this. Not because we got Bibles, now that's people love everybody. No, the Bible really is the battery in our back. That's the driving force that thrives that. It's the fuel and fire to hate. Because when we see the treachery, and we think of precepts, all right? We see 2, 6, 5 niggas holding hands. We think of the precepts. And it's the Bible itself that drives us. Think about Leviticus 20th chapter where the Lord said they must be killed. Go ahead.
It says, hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
Right, and establish judgment in the gate, man. This is what you're witnessing across the 4 corners of the world. All right, beginning over here in America, Babylon the Great, which the prophets came over here to Babylon. All right, and most notable, Elijah. The Lord wanted that to be known, man. Elijah came, John the Baptist came to America. That's a lesson. Right? And not just in America, all right? Throughout the landscape of this place, but throughout the planet Earth, near and far. All right, there's also set up in England, and Hawaii, and Germany, that's good. Alaska, all right? Church in Alaska. And all throughout the planet Earth, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Africa. Go ahead, read that part again.
God, it says, hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
So that's what's being established on the planet Earth. Judgment, man. All right, the vibration of judgment is now going throughout the planet Earth. You see? You finding out that there is a such thing as accountability. Christianity taught you to be settled on your leave. Do what the fuck you want to do and just show up at church Sunday. You come in to church after a drunk, then you was at Chasers. And pop up in church, man, from Chasers. Yeah, come as you are. That shit. That was abuse. That was, Go ahead.
It says, it may be that the Lord power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
Right. Yeah, you fresh out of Chasers.
Alcohol still on your breath.
Right. And you praying for Jesus. Smelling like Hennessy. Yeah, read that last part again.
It says, it may be that the Lord power of hosts.
Right, if you do hate the evil, see, we're encouraged to hate the evil. Oh, what's that, Psalm 139? Somebody hold that on deck. You got something? All right, come on.
Yeah, Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil.
See, that's the fear of the Lord. What's the fear of the Lord? Let's find out what the fear of the Lord is real quick. Give me Ecclesiastes 1:18. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. All right? So that means to hate evil, it begins somewhere. It starts somewhere. It's not just developed, No. It's going to... you know what? Give me one. You'll throw that one back in for me. Put it over to the side so I can throw it down. Yep, but
The fear of the Lord is to hate evil.
so let's get that Ecclesiastes 1:18.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 18. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom.
See, the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, man. So really, this wisdom, in order for you to truly fear the Lord, you have to have this truth. right? Matter of fact, let me see something right here. Yep, you in the 18th. Read down. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Well, this is the beginning stages. In order for you to feel the Lord and begin somewhere, you have to know the Lord. You have to have the wisdom of Yahawashi. All right? Hey, because what drives these people going off? They don't really know Yahawashi. Their perspective of the God of the Bible is this passive power. He's waiting on your phone call. Like this one boyfriend, you broke up with him, and he's waiting on you. So the Lord is a great king, all right? He's going to destroy everything moving, save the elect. That's why even the scriptures talk about we're going to be scarcely saved. We're going to be delivered off the Lord remembering us. Let's show you how volatile. Let's show you how volatile a situation it is. You're going to remember the Lord. All everybody today gonna remember. Hold up, I got some people there, man. From the promise he made all the way back to Abraham. All right, go ahead.
Hey, lights gonna be shining, man. That's how you know what I'm saying.
Right, yep. Oh, it's just like if you at a sea, you got those flares.
Oh yeah. That's another. Yep.
You signal that.
Yep.
Help.
Yep.
That light.
That's it. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, rainbow right here, bro. Hey, call all y'all back. All right, come on, man. You can't make this up, man. It's the Lord program. And the Lord said that's going to be like a covenant. And the same token, it's going to be, for the living creatures.
That light on. Hey, I did a video through Spirit Yahawashi Yahawashi.
Guys, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
What's the word? What's the word?
All right.
Yahawashi. That's the word, Yahawashi. But yeah, I did a video, and just so happened the Spirit, I had used the thumbnail as the rainbow, and it was, like you said, signify promise, man. And then, hey, that lets you know that Most High is a man of his word. He said he ain't gonna destroy the earth with water anymore, but he's gonna destroy it with fire, man.
Fire, that's it.
Right? That was the covenant.
You
ain't lying.
Yep, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go back to the 18. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish. Right, making peace. So now we have made an alliance with the God of the Bible through wisdom, man. And that perfect health to flourish, that's going to be that's going to be perfected in the world of soul. Right? Both which are the gifts of the Most High. Right, both which are the gifts of the Most High. And it enlarges their rejoicing that love him. What's the reward for those who love the Lord? Let's get that. Give me Psalm 145. Let's see what the reward is for those who love the Lord, man. Because the love of the Lord is really manifest through loving Yahawashi. All right? That's how you love the Lord. You got to love Yahawashi. That's why the scriptures encourage you. In fact, the scriptures command you to kiss the Son, lest the Heavenly Father be angry. All right, that's damn right. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead to 18.
Look at Psalm 145, verse 18. The Lord is not unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth.
Right, so you can't just utter the name Yahawashi, but then you dismiss the doctrine. You actually got guys out there like that. You come up against the order, the authority that the Lord set up, yet they come in the name of Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, or they utter the name Yahawashi. Well, now, according to what we just read here, no, the Lord is only going to be nigh or near unto them, call upon him in truth. So it's a package deal. You got to have the doctrine, man. See? Go ahead.
He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him.
See, there go that fear again. And that fear goes back into having understanding of Yahawashi. What's that, Jeremiah the 9th chapter? All right? Go ahead. Let him that glory in this, that he knoweth and understandeth me. Go ahead.
He also will hear their cry.
Right, the Lord's going to hear our cry. Go ahead.
And will save them. The Lord preserveth all them that love him.
Read that again.
The Lord preserveth all them that love him.
That's who the Lord going to preserve. All them that love him. Not just some random nigga, man. That might know that they're Israelite, yet their energy is not, they're not committed to Yahawashi. They're not invested in the ministry. All right? In no shape, form, or fashion, they might use this truth to add to their arsenal. I hate niggas like that, man. Hey, niggas just to have to drop the mic moment in the barbershop. You like, yeah, hustle the process, yeah, hustle, yeah, this, add this to the arsenal. God not dealing with that, man. God is only going to preserve those who love him. See, go ahead.
He said the Lord preserveth all them that love him. All the wicked will be, it's like will he destroy.
Well, he destroyed, no gray area. All right, come on.
Psalm 91 and 14. Because he has set his love upon me.
Right. Because we have set our love upon the Lord, which again is Yahawashi. Remember, the scriptures say all who love his appearing. That's Yahawashi. And that's not just talking about when he returned here. That's talking about whenever Yahawashi appeared. When he appeared 2,000 years ago, you had certain that hated it. But you had others that loved that appearance. When he appeared at Solomon, you had certain that loved that appearance. Remember, from the time I came in, there you go. From the time I came in, that has not stopped kissing my feet. Let's talk about any time Yahawashi came in, man. Hey, even when he came as Melchizedek, what happened? Did Abraham love his appearance? Abraham got down and gave him a tenth of all his earnings from the War of the King.
It says, because.
So that's the only one who Yahawashi dealing with. It tells you that really in Proverbs the 8th chapter, that's a dark saying concerning that intimate relationship with the Most High, his son, and his son with the elect. If you read, I believe, around 20 verse. All right, go ahead.
It says, because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him.
Read that again.
Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him.
See that? So commit to the ministry, right? Wholeheartedly subscribing to the testimony of Yahawashi assures your deliverance. And it's getting to the point now where look, man, you gotta be those men, Lord will, man. All right, because these people have a clue. Even the people that is owned or something, they don't really get it. So now you gotta ask yourself, hold up, this must be my portion. This must be mine. All this time you niggas don't want that, or you know how like you have, you know what I mean? Or you know like you have, they call all y'all about some outside, man.
Say that's me. Like you said, present. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Lord, man.
Yeah, that's you.
Hey, let's say like you have you find somebody money, and you have you give them 30 days to come and claim it or whatever. It's burning up in your pocket. You like, I hope this mine, you know, I hope it ain't belong to nobody else. I hope it's not going to nobody else. So as we get closer to that day, this must be our inheritance. We still out here. We pushing through the spirit of God, Yahawashi, the believers still believing. The church still functioning. Yeah, it's reviving doors. We have seen people from that even on the coming board with a bunch of, now they gone. People who was in the camp, they go. We the constant, man. We still here, man. I mean, through the grace and power and mercy of Yahawashi outside, man. The Lord got us here. The Lord didn't even have to give us this wisdom, man. This is the fear of the Lord, man. Because the fear of the Lord causes you to move. That's why when you read Hebrews, right? Noah, man. And that's true. That proves that was true saying when Yahawashi set the throne in the days of Noah. We can't keep Noah's name out of our mouth in the spirit. Yeah. Yeah. But
About what you said, the Most High, Yahawashi ain't gonna forget. Hebrews 6 and 10 For the Most High is not you had that? Oh, the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
Right, that's that love. Those who said that love upon me, man. That love is showing love when we come out here to do the work, brothers upload the videos, and those of you who digest the word, believe, that's a work of the Lord. All right, it's all in conjunction. It all ties into one operation, one labor, and the Lord is pleased with that. All right, this is what's pleasing in Yahawashi, the act of preaching and believing. Come on.
It said, read it again. Hebrews 6:10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed towards his name. Right, because we're doing this in the name of Yahawashi. All right, we're not coming out in any other name. We're not coming out in our own name. We're not coming out in any names that our person gave us. I'm expecting right there. Then you never know who. Then we're not coming out in no other names other than Yahawashi. All right? It says, in that ye have ministered to the saints, and this is the example of how us ministering to the saints. You go to the word minister, means to serve. This is how we're serving the saints. The scripture says, no greater love than he that giveth his life. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right? Now, we know ultimately that's talking about Yahawashi. But guess what? We many Yahawashis, man. This is a form of us giving our life up, man. All right? We're giving our time up. We're giving our strength up. All of that.
Form of laying down your life.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, Yahawashi is the ultimate.
Because he has his own life.
Exactly.
That's why 1 Corinthians 15 chapter says every man in his own order.
That's it.
So Yahawashi lot is way above our because he gets a bigger reward. So he literally laid down his life.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's just a, like I said, we many Yahawashi. It's just a form
Of laying down our
It
life.
wasn't just us, you know what I'm saying, about showing us.
You gave up your dreams. Everybody was inspired to your family. You gave your life down for love and love of the brother. Yeah, that applies to us as well. Remember, the slave was not so he acted that out.
And then you have ministered to the saints. All right, and the saints are you brothers and sisters that believe, man. And we're serving you. By showing you, well, first of all, by showing you how we shot that we love him. We said, if you love me, feed my lamb. You got that? Go ahead.
John 21:17.
Right, so this is a form of us ministering to the saints. And by us ministering to the saints, right, we're what? Showing you how we shot that we love them, man, in the midst of that. This is an example of that. Go ahead, bro.
John 21:17. And he said it to him the third time.
Yeah, so Yahawashi asked him 3 times, man. Go ahead.
Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time.
I want you to understand this. Go ahead.
Lovest thou me?
All right.
And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest.
Anyway, he knew that Yahawashi could read his mind before he even answered the question that Yahawashi asked. Go ahead.
Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahawashi said unto him, feed my sheep.
Right. So if you love me more than fishing, or whatever your occupation in our situation, anything that we had going on before we came into this truth. All right. If you love me, what?
Feed my sheep.
Feed my sheep, meaning what? Serve the saints. Be ministers unto the saints. Something that the Most High is not unrighteous to forget. Finishes up and says, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Why? Because Yahawashi are spirits that are in the mindset of not what you have done, not what you're doing. It's about what you're going to continue to do.
That's what's pleasing in the sight of the Lord. Just labor. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. 1 Kings.
1 Kings chapter 15 and verse 9, it says, and in the 20th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, reigned Asa over Judah. And in the 41 years reigned he in Jerusalem 2 Chronicles 14:2, and Asaph did that which was good and right in the eyes of the Lord his power.
Right. So the scripture say that Asaph did that which was good and pleasing in the sight of Yahawashi outside. Let's see what that was. Go ahead.
For he took away the altars of the strange gods.
See, he took away the altars of the strange gods. It's not that what we're doing. That's Deuteronomy in the 12th chapter. We're taking away the altars of these strange gods. All right? We're pretty much bringing them into the subjection. Or what's that? Under the subjection. Yeah, every thought unto the obedience of Yahawashi. That's taking away the strange gods. Go ahead.
It says, and the high places, and break down the images, and cut down the groves.
Right. And that's what we're doing. Breaking down the images, cutting down the grove. All right? And again, that's something that Deuteronomy in the 12th chapter. But what's the point? This was pleasing in the sight of the Yahawashi outside. So that labor, now in the spirit, you're not physically vandalizing churches or tearing down, places of worship, strange gods, right? You're not physically uprooting statues and memorials. No, through this word. Okay, matter of fact, give me that out. I think that's Jeremiah 23 and 29 or something like that.
Jeremiah 23 and 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord? And like a hammer that breaks the rock in pieces.
So this word is compared to a fire devoured. All right, it's also referred to as a hammer break things up. That's why we're here. We're here to break up the party, man. To break down the stronghold that has dominated the minds of the people, mainly the people on this side. Okay? The power you out of darkness is marvelous light. You got something?
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We're not carnally descending upon the Capitol building with weapons like niggas IUIC, man. Every time you look up, they marching somewhere. A nigga got shot in Memphis, and they out there, man. The Lord didn't tell us to do that. All right, this is not a carnal thing. That feeds into carnality. Because what happens, you might see somebody out there like a Jacob, looking for his way. He's trying to find himself. And he see that shit, he's like, oh, this is it. But he wasn't drawn in by the Spirit. He was drawn in by this carnal, all right, energy. You putting forth your own energy. You conjuring up an image. No, only thing we got to do is set up shop as commanded, go out on the highways and byways, and push forth this word, and the word is going to do everything else. Go ahead.
Building the dragon, verse 26. But give me leave, O king, and I shall slay this dragon without sword or staff.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We are slaying this dragon, this current beast system, without sword or staff. It's through the word, something as subtle as this word. But the scripture said the Lord can easily overthrow his enemies with one rough word. Well, guess what? That's what this is. This is that rough word. All right, a decree. You hear an order from the supervisor. This is real, if it's not a laid back, it's more of a threat. I'm gonna fire you, That shakes things up. Why? Because he got the authority to execute that word. So this is that rough word that the Lord is sending throughout the planet Earth, man. And guess what? It's shaking things up. All right, come on. Go ahead.
What is that? Habakkuk 3. I've heard that speech.
It was afraid. Yep.
Right. These people, like you had gone earlier, the only way they want to know about the perils come down.
Right. God is known by the judgment which he executes. And it's another one, then they shall know after death, death after pain. Right? Death by pain. Woo. Yep. So, but his appearance is going to be they're saved, right? When the Lord, yeah. When the Lord visits you, that's about the second chapter. What shall you do when the Lord visits you?
Like you said, faint hands and
Right.
fearful heart.
Yep.
You know, you ain't believe, so when that time comes, man, you ain't gonna have no.
That fearful heart, you go into your reason. All right, faint-hearted. That goes into your lack of being able to digest the word. All right, that's gonna prove your demise, man. That's what's heavy about this thing. All right, because the average person, our people need to see something, tangible, something emphatic, big churches, private jet, something, man. No, the elect only got to hear the word. All right, because the word is what our spirit is desiring. We've been bringing that up lately about the Father and how he would not give his son a servant if he asked for food. But what father would give his son a stone if he desired bread? So our spirit desires this truth. Versus those of you outside, those of you who haven't been adopted that, okay, you're not sons of the Most High, so pretty much he has given you over to your own ruin. That's why you see the Lord allow these Israelites to run rampant, have their way in this world. But the scriptures say we are judged so that we will not be judged with their ass. Right? So that teaching moment is going to really manifest famine, military moving in on you. All right, those wild beasts of the field, the strange creatures of Yahawashi, robots, again, gotta throw that in there. Good, right? That's all real quick. Going back to that sword, right? Somebody's giving it up, though. Yeah. It's gonna be a penalty, man, for you trusting in a carnal weapon, man. When you say, woe to them, go down to Egypt, put on a covering, not a meat. That's what I'm covering too, man. It's, trusting in carnality. All right, so this is St. Matthew 26 and verse 51. It says, and behold, one of them which were with Yahawashi stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Then Yahawashi said unto him, put up again thy sword unto his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Right, so that's can I hold your point? Scripture speaks about the carnally minded. And then when we do attack the devil, like the other brother saying, hey, the scripture say one rude word, word in the right. One rough word. All right, and then you read Bell and the Dragon. All right, but and then guess what? When we do attack, we're attacking with what the scripture refers to as what you attack for. Exactly. The spiritual sword. Spiritual sword. Which it's cutting edge. Exactly. Because it's sharp. All right. You're able to get to the bottom of things. Right. Cut through the red tape. Right. It says, everything's spiritual. Yep. Ephesians 6 and 17, it says to take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. You look up that word helmet? Right.
As I made too, going to that St. Matthew 26 chapter, that showed that blessing of Esau was really a curse as well. That was really a curse being put on. That's his faith. They said the sword of the Spirit. They show you that it talks about it goes to the joints and the marrows and the intents of the heart. And this word's gonna make Esau move to that self to the heart. Make mash the mind step. That's gonna happen once again with Esau. Being cut in the spirit, the intentions are being known, being cut in the spirit. just gonna act carnally, but it's just gonna be to his detriment.
Yeah, a wounded spirit who can bear. Like that's why the scriptures say, be consumed with the spirit of how you being consumed with the by the word. Esau under attack by the word. That's swords. We drawing swords on Esau. Spiritual sword. That's what the scripture encourages. The scripture said, take the helmet of salvation. This is how you go into this battle, man. Really, that's that same covering. Yeah. That armor of the Most High, that's the same fine linen, the righteousness of the saints. And what's that, Revelation the 19th chapter? Right. All right, that's that same covering. You see that? That's that cloak. That's the armor. Yeah. That's those garments, those beautiful garments in Isaiah the 16th chapter. I think the scripture says put on wisdom as a, I think it actually said a robe or something like that. Oh, also the robe of glory. That's the same as the armor, the whole armor, which is a covering. All right, go ahead, word helmet from G4030. It says the protection of the soul, which consists in the hope of salvation, right? The hope of salvation, yes? The protection of the soul. Now, you know that? Yeah, that's what I want. That actually goes into your mind. That's it. That's it. That's it. So the helmet protects your mind. That's it. It guards your hope. As a matter of fact, go to Ecclesiastes 14 real quick. And somebody give me, I want to say that's 1 Peter, first chapter. You know it won't, right? It's 1 Peter 1. Yep, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes Sirach 14:1. Blessed is the man that have not slipped with his mouth, and is not drink with the multitude of sins. Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him.
Whose conscience have not condemned him, what?
And who is not fallen from his hope in the Lord.
And who have not fallen from his hope. Where's your hope in your mind? So that's why the scripture says take the helmet of salvation. When you look up that word helmet, and again it goes into protecting your soul and your hope. All right? So that's critical, man. If you come into this thing without that helmet, then what's going to happen? These doctrines are going to break through. They're going to penetrate through your mind, which should be head. All right? Matter of fact, you got it up.
Because 1 Peter 1:13, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind.
See, gird up the loins of your mind. That's that helmet. So be stubborn and righteous. You're not going to penetrate, Lord willing, our mind and have us to doubt our conscience be, you know, damn, is that right? And then ultimately you fall from your hope. We just saw that with a guy who was a monster. He didn't have on the helmet. He came out here and got shot with a fiery dart. And then he didn't have on his helmet. And what was his thing? You don't know if this, you know, I mean, he was the question, right? That means he fell from his hope, his conscience. Because now I bet brothers who was around him take snapshots of him and chase him. He had a look on his face. I bet y'all brothers can remember. I bet brothers can remember that look on his face. Like he didn't really get it. And he was worried about something. That's because he fell from his hope in the Lord, man. Because he didn't have that helmet. All right, we have fortified our minds through the Spirit. Okay? We believe wholeheartedly that this is the doctrine. And that's critical because in order for you to get to where you're trying to go, you got to know where you're going. You got to be convinced. Scriptures tell us to be persuaded.
Yeah, it says, be sober.
Yep, read it again.
It says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind.
Right, fortify your mind. Gird up the loins of your mind. What?
Be sober.
Oh, be sober. That means you can't entertain any other form of teaching. All right, you watching some Instagram preaching prophet in Israel, and he might have enticing words. You got the t-shirt on with the staff, cut, making points, and then now you question the testimony of Yahawashi, man. Well,
it says, and hope to the end.
See, oh, that's that hope. All right? Those that are not falling from their hope. Your hope lies in your mind. All right? Go ahead.
It says, for the grace that is to be brought unto you.
Right, so we are encouraged to hope until the end. Not come up here a few months with us. No, you got to hope all the way to the end. All right, go ahead.
It says, that is brought unto you at the revelation of Yahawashi.
Right, that's the end game. So we are to hold on to this prophetic. We have to profess this truth, this knowledge, all the way to the Yahawashi get here, man. All right, you can't. Hey, you mentioned it briefly mentioned it earlier. The Lord not gonna acknowledge your past work. You get deep in the game and you just, all right, I'm gonna just bail out. You know, it's not to my liking. Something that sit well with me. Hey, at that point, you got to question yourself. You always got to question if you pulling in another direction. If the body going this way and you find yourself, you know, you at the house, you know. Good. That was it. Now, the scripture, like you asked about itself, don't form a multitude. Yeah, that applies to everybody outside of the circle, man. You know, and pretty much the traditions of men, you know, trends and what's accepted. Here, we are encouraged to detach from all that. But as it relates to the body of Yahawashi, if it's a point where you think a doctrine, a certain breakdown is all for everybody else going in this direction, but you looking at it another way, you got to fast, man. You got to fight for the crown, man. But see, that's why you got to have discernment. Because some guys get it and they don't even understand. They're making it about them. They're being proud. I'm right. You know? No, you have that demon to creep up, because Satan attack your mind. The fiery darts of the devil. But you got to say, Lord, it's upon my spirit. I might not understand that. But Lord, if it's your will, bring that understanding to me. But other than that, let me hold fast whatever you allow me to get, not be offended in you. And you know, because when Yahawashi said, blessed he who is not offended in me, that applies to the doctrine too, man. Mainly the doctrine. Now it do goes into the rough nature of the prophets because we got an offensive nature. Come around the prophets, you thought it's gonna be all good. Now you beefing with us, you know. I remember the apostle said that years ago. You don't want to come up because you might not like us, man. I get it, man. Because we're a bunch of grumpy, you know, we are angry in the spirit. Scriptures say oppression maketh a wise man angry, man. So that's a form of the Lord offending you. You come around the men of the Lord, and that rough nature of the prophets can be offensive if you ain't right. But really the doctrine, you know, when the doctrine rubs you the wrong way, then now you're offended in Yahawashi. Right.
Ezekiel 18:24. But when the righteous turn away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth.
Hey, and that starts with not believing. Once you turn away from this righteousness and begin to believe on anything else outside of what you do, that's equivalent to going back to your original state, all the time you were back. You're actually going back to all your abominations, man. And in that event, you cannot come into the courts of the Lord. All right? This is a prestige place. In the spirit, all us down with white garments. There's no blot of pain on our garments. We're not up there the brother believing in Quran to being something else. No, we all got the same uniform. Right here, man. And that's the only way you can come in here. Else, Spirit gonna say, my friend, what's scripture? Where's your garment? Yeah. And that might come in the form of the bro, where that is okay. What you talking about?
Revelation 14. Revelation 14, in verse 5, it says, and in their mouth was found no guile.
Right, and what's that going into? That means we have the doctrine right. All right? We have the doctrine right. That doesn't mean we haven't used what you keep in this world might refer to as profanity or, you know, or whatnot. Or even you might have told a lie to your boss. And nigga tell you, over righteous nigga say, man, no, that's guile, man. No. God has everything to do with the doctrine that you present, which is the capital offense. That's why the scripture say, he who added to these words, the Lord will add unto him the things that's been in the book. Who that taketh away, the Lord will take away his part of the kingdom. So the no guile, again, comes in the form of us properly presenting the scripture.
Back in Ezekiel 18 and 24.
For they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. Right, so that's Jesus. All right now. There's certain spirits that's without fault before the throne. Okay? In the sight of these people out here, they might find fault. You know? But again, this is what comforts us. Hey, you know we all have committed offenses that worthy of being accepted. Right? But ultimately, we know that there's nothing we can do is just believe and hang our hat on the Lord being a merciful power, and that maybe he might have mercy on them. We read that earlier, if you hate the evil, then he just might have mercy on them, right? So that's a check going in our favor. Deep down, we hate Esau's very being, his existence, and the way his system is ran, all right, the way he governs over the planet Earth. We're in complete opposition to it. From his dietary, right, what he prefers to eat, how he prefers to go about his business, the way he operates business-wise, money, the fraud, you know, everything, man, is vexing to us. So if that applies to you, then that means now you qualify for the mercy of Yahawashi. Well,
Finishes off, it says, all his righteousness that he have done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he have trespassed, and in his sin that he have sinned, and them shall he die.
Right, so for those who turn away from this truth, what the scripture say after being made privy to the mysteries of the tasting the heavenly gift, to turn back, it's virtually impossible at that point for you to be brought back in, man. You see? So the Lord, what's the moral of the story? The Lord's not going to remember any of your works. All right, at that point. You was out here with the brothers. It was moments where you was raining. It was raining. You had the umbrella. You was getting dripped with rain. It looked like you was standing stiff. And then now all that, but now you ain't even out here. You waiting for a time, man. Hey, but these things must happen, all right? Certain must be brought in and be rejected, just so we can fulfill prophecy. What's that? 1 John, 2nd chapter. You ain't got to get it. It speaks about those going out from us, only proving that there was never amongst us or of us. Else they would still be with us. That's a heavy. The only ministry that makes it is this. All right, because you can't say Christianity. I was a part of that church. No, you're going back to another church, Greater New Antioch Baptist Church, and they teach the same bullshit. It's the same Testament bullshit on the ball. All right, you got
Like I said, in Peter 2:20, well, the gospel, they have escaped the pollutions of the world.
Okay. Yep, read that again.
Well, in Apple, they have escaped the pollutions of the world.
Right, the pollutions of the world. Give me that real quick. Is that Michael? Yep. Give me that real quick. Michael.
This is Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Right, so we have to arise and depart. Now, that only applies to the elect, man, and the believers of Yahawashi. All right, that actually links up with Ezekiel 37 chapter. Those dry bones rose up out of that dead state, which is also echoed in Revelation 11 chapter. Those dead bodies stood upon their feet. That's pretty much the erecting of the temple, man. All right, read that again.
Arise and depart.
Right, so we were set up to arise and depart. All right. Yeah. Bunch of crazy guys.
Salam alaikum.
It says, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted.
Right, so we was encouraged to rise and depart. All right? That means once you come into this world, you wake up. That new straight man. Right? And he's gonna, this life gonna take him off. You know, give him, he'll be dead this year, you know what I mean? That's steady. Well, do that again.
For this is not your rest.
Right. This is not our rest. All right. And you see, we just saw it. That was an example of being under the delusion, our people being under the delusion that this is their rest. There's a cop waiting to gun him down out there in the night. In the dark regions of Babylon, man. Yeah, well.
Because it is polluted.
Right. This place is polluted, man. And that pollution is twofold. All right? It comes in the form of, the food that's here. Hey, even, the food that we eat, it's contaminated, man. Although it's lawful technically, you get it in plastic. You don't know whether the damn, you might go to a meat market, go to the shambles, but you don't know how the animal was raised. All right? Under the watch, you saw all kind of sick shit go on, man. You gotta eat like you eat lamb. Them devils, they be popping sheets and shit, man. I'm just gonna bring it to you raw, all right? The shit that they eat, the animals you eat, they 9 times out of 10 eat the grass sprayed. All right, what's that company, Monsanto? So we are polluted. So everybody polluted. Scriptures say the pollution of this world. So we can all concede to the fact that even if we was eating healthy, the moment you got out your door, you're breathing in chemtrails. So what does the scripture really mean when it says destroy you with the sword? That pollution goes into your mind. Esau actually polluted the minds of the people. Our minds was polluted. When you look back, man, you were showing reverence in Christmas. You felt some type of way around Christmas, man. You was watching, this is some decent shit. Like, you might have a problem with your cousin at Christmas time. Yeah. All playing the game and shit, man. You should really hate that. All right? Your mind was polluted. But the scripture said we ought to arise and depart from the pollution of this world. Go back there.
Yeah. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Mm-hmm. Because it is polluted.
Right.
It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Even with a sword destruction. And that pollution really is here. Because again, we all got to concede to the fact that we all are affected by the physical pollution. We can't say we live in a bubble. No, we breathe the same air as you do. So that real pollution is the pollution of the mind. This is what we have been rescued from. That's why the scriptures tell you in St. John, the 15th chapter. You got that? The spirit.
St. John chapter 15 and verse 3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
Right, and the word, okay, as it's presented in the form of the doctrine, the intake is through your mind. All right, scripture speaks about your ears being like the mouth that takes the food. So the intake of the doctrine is through your mind, your reasoning. Now the inner man is cleansed because you no longer view things through the lenses of the world. All right, the things that make you people sad, you don't affect us over there. All right? You hear about a nigga get possessed. All right, one of these rappers or some shit. Man, we celebrate. All right? You see that? That means we have been cleansed from the pollutions of the world. The things that make you happy, they don't affect us over here. All right? Come on. Let us this one. All right.
2 Peter 2 and 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world.
So now that pollutions of the world, all right, now you understand that pollutions of the world is not talking about the physical pollution, because we haven't escaped that. We still actually here. We're suffering because brothers develop a nasty cough. That's because of the pollution of the world. So what pollution is he talking about? It's talking about these wayward ideas, philosophies, doctrines that kept us from our power. What?
God. It says, for after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge.
See? Through the what?
Through the knowledge.
So that proves that pollution is dealing with the reasoning of men. All right? You know, you'll remove, you know, some brothers 15 years, 20 years, all right? Other brothers maybe 6 months, a year. You know? Well, all of us are just, we'll remove no matter what, how long it's been, we'll remove from reference and center. All right? Crazy like that. We have now escaped that pollution of the world. And it was through what? The knowledge of Yahawashi outside. Read that again.
God. It says, well, after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and
Right.
Savior.
Thank Yahawashi outside. That starts with me. I'm speaking and everybody in this hearing, man. Thank Yahawashi outside because you escaped what's considered polluted in the sight of the Lord. And he allows you to escape through the word. So when the Lord look at you, he's not looking, hey, what you scripture say, the Lord doesn't look on the outward. He's looking at the inward man. So if the inward man is not polluted, meaning you believe your reasoning is not of the world, then that means what? You potentially number amongst the elect. But there's a clause in the contract. Remember, Yahawashi said, endure to the end. That's why, what, man? He was polluted, chasers. That was a part of it. He got polluted by chasers, man. Well,
It says, well, after they have
yeah, it's moments. That's why you know what? You got to be guarded because of, hey, Satan, he's looking to see who he can devour. You know, when you go into the wildlife, you have a pack. And the lions, they prey on the one, either it's the youngest someone, that's why they got to be kept in the herd. And the system, scripture said, the multitude of counsels down there. Right? And scripture say, there's safety in the multitude of counselors, man. So that applies, like I said, to the wildlife. If you weak, you're a man, you got to be in the multitude of the herd. Here it is, you hanging outside the herd like you on the level, but you weak and Satan see you. And Satan bring up the moment that you pop up and chase him. And you ain't even know, man. Yeah, this is a very heavy game, bro. That's why we have to pray to Yahawashi outside to keep us. All right? We have really conquered most of the battle, you know, believing, you know, being into the doctrine, having, you know, a certain approach, you know, making your sacrifice, right? But now the objective is to continue, man, to endure. That's what we need from Yahawashi outside. And then the Lord show you examples, man. That's why brothers got to take it serious. You see guy around you, Lord, drop him out. That's your cue to say, yo, it's a shooter. Like somebody sniping. We all standing around and one guy fall out. It was an active shooter, man. That was the fiery dots of Satan. All right, well, I got
It says 1 Peter 5:5, likewise ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder.
Right, go ahead.
Yeah, all you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for the Most High resists the proud and give them grace.
And that's what happens too, because even when guys get excommunicated, it was because they was proud. And pride is like a silent killer because you can't really see it. If there's a lot of soft-spoken guys that's proud. It tells you that in, what's that, Ecclesiastes 19? One that hangeth his head. But the Lord know your heart, man. That's why the scripture says, submit yourself to the elder. What happens is you come in and you're not willing to submit to the vibration that the Lord set up and what's being taught. You got to submit to that. You can't say, I don't know about that. All right? A brother tell you something, then you got a precept to come back. Hey, but the scripture do say, right? That's real talk. You know what? The same guy we talking about, I heard a story of him. One of the brothers, one of the elder brothers told him, like, look, brother, we ain't gonna be able to have these conversations too much, you know, because of familiarity. And his rebuttal was able, you know, the scripture say, you find a wise man, married. Rather doors and step his door, man. that was proud, man. And then where you at now? You not around. Yeah, man, sick, man. That's a sickness, okay? But
and giveth grace to the humble.
right, the Lord giveth grace to the humble. All right, that favor, man. Hey, when you see men being raised up in the ministry or men, you know, Lord showing favor and doing something, that's because he's humble. That's the results of being humble, man. And that humility ain't gotta be, you can't really check it out. Like, you don't know the results, you know that from the humble, because the Lord trusts you. Hey, like for example, you consider the apostles, right? If you ain't in the right spirit, hey, for example, the apostles, they would make the statement boldly that we had 100% truth. If you ain't in the right spirit, you would think that's pride. Well, hold up, how is that proud when the Lord raised them up and dealing with them? See, the results of the Lord raising them up and bringing them fruit is the fact that they're humble. And that's the stumbling block, really, that is here at Great Millstone overall. Because the confidence, right, and the zeal of believing wholeheartedly what we standing stiffly, right? The steadfastness of believing in the doctrine. If you ain't in the right spirit, it'll come off as us being cocky or no. If that was the case, the Lord wouldn't trust us with the doctrine. That's why the scriptures say he called for the meek. Secrets are revealed unto the meek. Why we got the secrets is we must be the meek because we got the secrets. But
I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. It says,
because the Lord ain't gonna entrust you with his goods if you, let's say like if you're a hothead, you're a flight risk, there's danger if I want to give you some goods, but you always in trouble. You know, I can't trust you with it. That's why the scripture says good. But the Lord said he tried for friends. He did it with Abraham. But scripture says she would take you through a crooked path until she can trust you, man. So the Lord entrusted us with the riches. All right? We have been given a heavy lot, you know, as touching pushing forth the word. And that's through the Spirit. It's not because of us. We nothing without Yahawashi. What's that? You can do nothing without. Good.
it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil,
Right.
as a roaring lion.
Right, just like the wildlife. You got a herd of sheep, and there's a lion roaring trying to devour you. And there's this one sheep that won't fall in line, and he want to do his own thing, and he's going to be made perfect for the prey, man. What?
Walking about, seeking whom he may.
Right, so yes, Satan was seeking who he could devour the whole time. You know Satan came to Yahawashi, man?
Thinking about that.
Yeah.
He said, answer your mind, answer your mind. But that's because people think some being just floated up on your Yahawashi and was trying to persuade. No,
It was in his mind.
it was mine.
Going back and back to precepts.
But yeah, and going back. That's how we are. When you have situations, no, that's another man's wife, you know. I mean, that was just that. That's Satan coming in your head like in the wilderness. And that's what happened with Yahawashi. And them guys don't understand that. So you think if Satan, that's what the Lord said, the servant is not greater than that. So you have these back and forth, and you know you're going to take a precept. Hey, bro, you take a precept to justify, you know, yourself, to keep you in the cliff. Like, no. Scripture say that what Yahawashi was doing in his mind, man, in the wilderness of Satan. So now you got guys who come in and they think they know some precepts. They might know some precepts, but they're not willing to subject themselves under them, like you just read. So now you jump out there. No longer you have rejected the multitude, what the scripture says, there's safety in the multitude of devils. So now you're a lone wolf, so to speak, and Satan can focus on it. Now, you got an up and close personal moment with Satan, you know, in your mind, and chase him. So, how much more you going to sit on? All right. And we doing that? I got one. All right, come on.
This is Psalm chapter 7 and verse 10.
And I know we had that Ecclesiasticus, the first chapter. Yeah, let's go back to that. Let's start at the 18th verse. Go ahead.
It says, my defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart.
See, we're saving the upright in heart, man. And again, the upright goes to being lift up, standing up on your feet. When the scripture speaks about the erecting of the temple, the house of David, that's in our mind. It's played out right here. We are upright in mind. Whereas in times past, we was ruined. We was in shambles. We fell apart. We was all over the place, as they say. All right? Hey. Go ahead. Y'all good? Y'all go back. Yes, y'all good? All right, y'all okay? Go ahead.
Back in Psalm 7, it says, my defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart. He judgeth the righteous, and it's like the Most High judgeth the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Right. So the Lord is not going to repent from the evil that He has devised for this place of America, man. Because the Lord is angry with the wicked. Okay? The wicked is Esau, the so-called white man, and all of his subjects. Hey, because Jake, you see, that's an example right there. Jake is in complete order when it comes to Esau, man. And I'm gonna show you something spirit. That's spirit, right? You can't make it up. You know, and the one guy, I was in the car with you. Remember the guy who came out, he just flashed into the middle lane. The nigga had on a American mask. He had on a mask. It was a full-fledged American flag mask, man. And it was a Jake, all right? We just saw the Jake. Here it is. That's all I've been seeing lately. Jake with the mask strapped all the way up. Yeah, so the Lord said He's angry with the wicked every day. You can lump you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in that, man. Because again, we mentioned it earlier, Isaiah 13, where the Lord, 13 and 15, whosoever is joined unto Him shall be thrust through. All right, that's a death threat. And you so-called Negroes, mainly, whether the last five, they really beginning to settle in, man. They picking up the torch. You know, remember there was a time where you have Jake, you call the parking lot, you know, older brothers, right? But now you see Issachar doing that. You can't go to a Chevron and then a bunch of Issacharites, man, Modelas at the end of the night, all of them things. It's kind of hard to get back to a Modella. Yeah, the remnant of, right? Tacos, man. But the Lord is angry with all of our people who have cleaved to the ways of Esau, all right? We can't break it down, no plainer than that. So really, there's a line drawn in the sand, though. Only those who fear Yahawashi outside. Matter of fact, it's that. Only those who fear Yahawashi outside will be kept. When we go back to this Psalm 145, I think, I'm going to jump up on it. Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes, the book of Sirach 1 and 18. The fear of the Lord, Yahawashi, is a crown of wisdom.
Right. It's a crown of wisdom. So the fear of the Lord, that's the fear. So the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom. So this is where the fear of the Lord begins, with your reasoning, man. The Lord gave us understanding. He opened our minds up. He opened our eyes. We know that this is not a game. We understand that there's powers at work that controls our destiny. So when you introduce to that information, by default, it creates that healthy fear. But the world is missing, man. Come on, man.
It says, the fear of the Lord, Yahawashi, is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish.
Right, making peace. All right, so there's an alliance being made. The Lord, this understanding makes peace with Yahawashi and causes perfect health to flourish. All right, you know that word flourish goes into life, and that perfect health will be perfected with those who ride it. Well,
which are the gifts of the Most High, and it enlarges their rejoicing that love Him.
yeah, go ahead.
Wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast.
Right. It's like read again.
It says, wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding.
Right, yeah. Oh, that reminds me of Isaiah the 55th chapter. Right? And when something comes from above, that means you have authority now. Like, let's say, like, I get a message, and I say, yo, this comes from up top. No, hey, when I step in, hey, look, no, this from the supervisor. So, this wisdom rains down on us, all right? So it gives us that authority. Remember when you read Jeremiah the 1st chapter, he said, I have set thee above the nation. Go ahead.
It says, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast.
Right, so ultimately it's going to be exalted to honor them, and that honor goes into rulership and power. All right, so the Lord bringing us into this group, you know, and rationing out that inheritance, that portion, they shall inherit it by line. What's that, Isaiah 34? That generation to generation. Well, the reasoning behind it was to bring us into this protection and to deliver us, save us from the peril, and ultimately honor us. Read that again and let's prove that. Go to Psalm 91.
It says, wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast.
Yeah. It exalted them to honor that hold her fast. All right, Yahawashi even mentioned that. Hold fast to that which thou hast, that no man taketh thy crown. Meaning what? This information is on par with rulership. This is the deed, if you will, to have the power over the nation, as our Lord received of his Father.
Psalms 91 and 14, because he hath set his love upon me,
Right, go ahead.
therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
See that? Set him on high. That's that exalting, that's that honoring again. Right?
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
Right, and that's going to actually play out here in the coming days, or whether it's weeks or months. You know, that time that's fast approaching, man, where divine intervention is going to be needed. Guess what? The only ones that the Lord is going to hear is those that call upon him in truth. All right? And because when you read Psalms, matter of fact, somebody read that. Psalm 121. Every time. See, the hell that's about to take place on the planet Earth, the only help is going to come from another realm, man. You're not going to be able to ward off the robots and mechanical dogs. You're not going to be able to conjure up food. When all this time, you was at the mercy of restaurants. You know, you was going to restaurants. You was at the mercy of a fucking restaurant, man. So how are you going to conjure up food? It's going to require a power from on high to preserve it. All right, come on.
God, the book of Psalms 121 and 1, I will look up mine eyes unto the hill. From whence cometh my help?
This is when cometh my help. So in the time of trouble, our help is going to come from the heavens, man. All right? All right, so come on.
Scripture speaks about looking up for your redemption draweth not.
Yeah.
So like the scripture saying where Psalms 121 and 1, our help is coming from on high, man. Just going back to what the brother was saying earlier, all them gifts. What was that, James 1:17, if I'm not mistaken?
Right.
All good gifts come from
Come
above.
from above. Oh, 2 John the 3rd chapter. A man can receive nothing except Birmingham.
I read.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Because Psalms 91 and 15, he shall call upon me, and I will deliver, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble.
Right. So the Lord says He's going to be with us in trouble, man. All right. And we are at the cusp. We're right at the brinks of all hell breaking loose. According to the scriptures, there will be a time of trouble which haven't been seen the likes of since there have been a nation, even to this very time. And it's well documented. We going through it all the time. The famine. All right, all hell breaking loose in the form of then you're going to have marauders. You're going to have those who search the house for the lack of resources. Not to mention the great crash from the hill. All right, where the American dollar, that petro dollar, which has dominated for so long, eventually just be moved out of the way. That's going to affect you people out here, man. All right, the Karago, the Institute, in that day of the Karago, that's the time of trouble. All right, and which God says going to help us. And that help again is going to come from the hill. Meaning when it ain't no food, the Lord is going to miraculous. It's going to be a raven to come down with some food, man.
It says, I will deliver him and honor him with long life.
Right, so the Lord said He would deliver us and what?
And honor him.
And honor Him. That's the chronological order. So before we're going to be honored, all right, which will be capped off by being raised up, partaking in the salvation and deliverance, the great marriage of the Lamb. Well, that's going to be the climax, which is still over in the kingdom of heaven. But before that, we will be delivered. All right, and deliverance is a process. Being kept from the said peril. Right?
It says, with long life.
That's why Scripture says those who are left and remain. So when the smoke clears, the dust settles, those who are, and the body is going to take hits. You're going to have certain guys that ain't going to be. That's why Yahawashi said it's better to come into the kingdom with one arm, man. Yeah, because there's going to be some casualties that ain't going to make it. Right, casualties of war. Go ahead.
With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
See? And that's ultimately what's on display now. The Lord showing us the salvation through His word, but it will be physically manifested at the return of Yahawashi. Let that sink in. Yahawashi on the way. There's going to be a day when that's Yahawashi is going to crack through the sky. Or He's going to come out from the east. Yeah, as lightning flash, He's going to pop up. All right, brother. All right. Hey, that's how Yahawashi get down, though. Remember when he sold himself to the disciples? He popped up. He didn't knock on the door, walk in. No, he popped up. He popped up in the room. As lightning flash. But the Lord's going to come back this way, man. All right? Acts 1 and 11. Acts 1 and 11 says, Acts 1 and 10, it says, and while they looked steadfastly towards heaven, looking up, as He went up, which is Yahawashi, behold, two men stand by them in white apparel, which is two angels, verse 11, is the point, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up unto heaven? The same Yahawashi, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen Him go into heaven. Right, and that proves that reincarnation. But those men in that hearing will be back. Certain of those men. All right? In that hearing. That's why it was generalized, the same Yahawashi, when you see Him, you're going to see Him come back. All right? So that's a prophecy. Really, that's the prophecy of prophecy that we're going through. The return of Yahawashi, man, and all of His splendor. Okay, the king. There's going to be a moment, but that's approaching. All right. Yeah.
Psalms 145 and verse 13. Thy kingdom.
In fact, hold that.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 19. Wisdom bringeth down skill, the knowledge of understanding.
Right.
And exalted them to honor them hold and fast.
Right, so when you hold fast, that's that helmet. You know, that holding your thoughts together, not letting a parable, or the scripture say, let not the parables of understanding escape you. All right? Let not the parables of understanding escape you. But the one trying to struggling he was transforming to a guy, and he was struggling to be hard and shit. We saw him, bro. Right here. He had the breast, so he translation. He already fucked now. Yeah. That's what
It says the root of wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
Right, so now we're going into the beginning. See that? The beginning, the source of the fear of the Lord. That proves that is this wisdom. Because again, you can't fear Yahawashi outside if you don't know him. Like Noah. Noah was moved by fear because he was introduced to Yahawashi outside. Read that again.
The root of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. And the branches thereof are all
And that gives credence to this knowledge being the tree of life. Because just like a tree, wisdom has roots. Just like a tree, wisdom has branches. Read it again.
God. The root of wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
See that? That's the beginning. Go ahead.
And the branches thereof are long life.
And the branches of a long life.
Hey, that's the result.
Right. It extends. That's the result. Yeah, you're right. It's about 19. Yeah. Matter of fact, you get that, huh? That's what we've been exposed to, life, man. This is not a thing of being an Israelite in America. We come in here and try to figure out how to be better fathers. All right, like IUIC, man. If you're in the spirit of Yahawashi, IUIC will leave a bad taste in your mouth. Yahawashi will be dealing with IUIC, man. All right, they got marriages and videos dedicated to marriage and bullshit, man. When the scripture said we should be as pilgrims, all right? You should be in the spirit of at any moment the Lord can strike. Well,
God. Please ask us, Sirach 19 and 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life.
see, there's a doctrine of life, all right? So, the scripture speaks about the doctrine of devils, right? Yeah. But you actually have a doctrine of life. All these other doctrines out here, they lead to death. Matter of fact, let's do that. Give me that Proverbs 7. I'm going to close up in a little bit. So for all of you who have found this word, you know that's equivalent to finding Yahawashi, the deliverer. Because Yahawashi is loose. Because equivalent to, you got a hood, you don't know, they got a hood on, you don't know if it's him or not. He just pop up on who he want to feel, man. Or make himself known to who he wants, right? Go ahead.
St. John 1:45, it says, Philip found Nathanael and said unto him, we have found him.
See? We have found him, man. That means Yahawashi is lucid. Yahawashi is life. All right? So we can make that claim. We found him. When you found this truth, you found Yahawashi. Right?
It says, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write.
See? When Moses and the law and the prophets did right. And you have to have eyes to see even in that. All right? Because you can read the scriptures, but the spirit not dealing with you, you're not going to see Yahawashi scripture. You can see Yahawashi all through the scripture. Yahawashi all through the scripture, man. But
It says, Yahawashi,
oh, he hid from them. They read the scripture, they can't find Yahawashi in them, man. But
what is that? Psalms 91:1, secret place of the
woo!
Most High.
You got abide in the deep. That's the secret
That's
place.
secret place.
Yahawashi the secret place, man. You think Yahawashi always just an afterthought? That's the secret place. That's the hand of the Lord. All right, you're in the good hands. Yeah, Yahawashi, yeah. I have not lost none. That's the secret place. Oh, that's like some guy. Somebody, what's that? You hide your hand. It's in the hand. That's the secret place of the Lord, man. Why you want to be? I'd rather be in the hand of the Lord when all hell breaks. That's being in Yahawashi which translates to being in the doctrine.
I just say Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and 18.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It says,
I'd rather fall into the hand of the Lord.
that's it.
That's how it's said.
Read it one more time. St. John 1 and 45. Philip found Nathanael and said unto him, we have found him.
That's 145. That's scripture in Psalm 145.
It said, we have found him of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write. Yahawashi of Nazareth, the son of Joseph.
Right. See, they found him. They was ecstatic about that. Because they found life. What's that? Who find me? Matter of fact, get that. Proverbs 8. So we found Yahawashi. We found the exit out of here. You're in a horror house. And you found a door out, man. Oh, I just saw another article with these two twins. That's the spirit going out now. But those demonic spirits that's beating and abusing children, that's going out. I saw an article where these two twins, they just escaped a horror house. You know, where the children were being tortured. But they found the exit out, man. That's us. The Lord allowed a way out of this madness, man. The door. Like,
Okay, this is Proverbs 8, I'm starting verse 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my door. For whoso findeth me, findeth life.
see? For whosoever findeth me, findeth life, man. All right, so to find Yahawashi is life. Okay? Yeah, the brother, yeah.
And shall obtain favor of the Lord.
Right, and that was also, I think it's just St. John 14. I am the way, I am the light. Right. See? All right, so come on. All right, go ahead.
Matthew 10 and 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
Right, for those of you out there who found the niche here in America, all right, you found your little lane, you have somewhat status in this world, well, you found your life, right? Go ahead.
And he that loseth his life,
Read it again from top.
life. St. Matthew 10 and 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
So all of you who found your way here, you're going to lose your life. You have received your consolation. Oh, which by the way, that word consolation, when you go into it, goes back to the word console. So our people crying out, right? Just like the Lord gave your ass that 12, he gave you, you know, when it was too much to mind. Right, so the Lord gave you what you wanted, but you're going to lose your life. But on the flip side, well, it says, and he that loseth his life for mine sake shall find. Right, if we lost our life, we no longer put ourselves first. All right, it's not about us. All right, it's all about Yahawashi. We commit to his will. See that? So in doing that, we will find our life, and that life is through Yahawashi. Like you have something? Okay.
See, that's Sirach 19 and 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life.
Right, see, so there's a doctrine of life, and we have it. We possess that. Go ahead.
He said, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
Right, and what's the tree of immortality? It's truth, man. That's why it's supposed to say he will receive the fruit. Now when you receive something, that's equivalent to believing. That's why Yahawashi will often make the statement, if you can receive it, all right, that's equivalent to believing. So when you believe this report, in essence, you're receiving all right, that's it. Hey, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honor to our teachers, the head apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the fellow laborers out there. And as always, you believe. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom, PTA, blah, soon.
Very soon.
Soon, baby. As soon as you think. America, man. Yeah.